Hi there, today I received a question from Frederick and he asked, can I trade my share certificate in the stock market? That is what we'll be talking about today. My name is Boniface Mudiri and you're watching Market View, brought to you by Faida Investment Bank, where we link investors to opportunities. So Frederick had asked about the share certificate. So let us go down into how do you immobilize a share certificate. That's a big word, but you're going to narrow it down in a simplest way. To immobilize is actually to move that share certificate into an electronic format. We are talking about making it move from paper into some electronic version so that it can be credited in your CDS account. So what is the requirement of doing that? It's very simple. All you need is to first open a CDS account, fill in the CDS2 form to immobilize the shares, sign it, and attach original share certificate and the KYC requirements for the same. So what is the KYC requirements? The know your customer requirements for that immobilization process. Remember when we talked about a share registrar and the central depository system and the central depository agent? Now these players come into session in how you immobilize the shares. So you've taken the certificate plus your ID, KRA PIN, a utility bill, a bank statement, and a dividend notice together with the original share certificate, and filled the CDS2 form to your broker or investment bank or custodian, who we now call the CDA, Central Depository Agent. Remember, when you bought the shares and the IN certificate, probably you used maybe an old identification or a different passport, and we are now doing the verification process. So all you need to make sure is the identification that you're providing is actually the identification that you used when you bought that share certificate. If it has changed, to be safe, you need to attach both current and old identification. And all this documentation will be taken by your broker to the registrar for what we call the verification process. So after the registrar has looked into the document and said, okay, these documents are in order, the share certificate is okay, the share holding quantity is okay, then they take that to the central depository system, that is the CDSC, where it is credited in electronic. So that's very simple. Immobilization is just moving from paper to electronic, so to have that share be able to trade. So what are the advantages? Why do you need to immobilize your share? One thing we need to ask yourself is, if you came today with a share certificate and you wanted to trade, and you've seen all this cumbersome process of verification, going through, I don't know, the registrar to the CDS, it can take a while, especially if the documentation is not in order. So it means you cannot be able to trade in one day, like when you have it in a CDS account. So one key advantage of ensuring you immobilize your share early is to be able to make your share available for trade when you need it. So that is one advantage. Two, we're talking about bad, or rather a situation whereby you have the share certificate probably fake, or someone giving you a share certificate that is not valid. So those are some of the problems that you encounter when you're dealing with certificate. We call those bad delivery. And together with bad delivery, you're talking about signature defers. Probably when you signed, your signature has changed. Those are kind of the problems that you might get when you have a share certificate. Another thing that comes with the share certificate is loss of time and cost. It takes a long time to verify, immobilize, and credit the shares. So for you to be able to save time and money, and when you need to trade, make sure your shares are in electronic format. And there you have it. I've just, in a nutshell, gone through on why you need to have the shares immobilized and the importance of having it immobilized. So I hope you'll remove those share certificates in your drawer, get them to your broker, have them immobilized, be ready to trade, increase your liquidity, make them available for trade when you need it. You're watching Market View, brought to you by Faida Investment Bank. My name is Boniface Mudiri, and I hope that you have actually learned something new. And for Frederick and any other having the same issue, you can contact Faida Investment Bank and they'll help you immobilize your shares. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like us, contact us, and we'll help you in your immobilization process.